Y'all gotta turn that down because it'll get me copyrighted if it's a song that's on the radio. Hey y'all. Y'all gonna see my wet head probably on here. I'm trying not to get it in the camera. Hey Katrina and Bella and Sunflower and LZ. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if Aliens wants to do the list, and then if not, I'll go ahead and start calling your name out and put you on this thing. There's Dan the man. I'm trying to be good and make myself drink water, y'all. It's so hard. I'm just going to go ahead and start writing people's name down. How about that? It's so hard to get in the habit of drinking water, isn't it? All right, I'm going to let Katrina be number 1. Number 2 is Bella. Number 3 is Sunflower Tarot. Number 4 is LZ. Number 5 is Eliza. Number 6 is Maya. Number 7 is Soul F. Number 8 is Rosa. Number 9 is Dollface Diva. Number 10 is Dazzling Empress Ari. Number 11 is Babina. Okay. I think I got y'all. So Katrina is up. Hey, Babina. Yeah, I usually buy our water in a case too because I don't have a well because I live in the city. Not by choice, but I live in the city. My heart's desire is to have well water. I've had it before in my life, but not now. So y'all must actually drink water like you're supposed to, Dan. Nathan's current feelings for Katrina. No contact for a few months. Want 2 more shuffles. This tablet is Emily's and it's hanging on for dear life the way I have it propped up. So I'm sure it's going to fall a few times, y'all. Nathan's current feelings for Katrina. Hangman reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. The underlying energy is the Queen of Swords and the 2 of Wands. So they're still on the fence about whether they think in their mind This is a mental thing on the fence, okay? Because the Queen of Swords and the Two of Wands, they go back and forth mentally about whether this is truly it or not. I feel like with the Hangman reversed, their actions say they think it's done. And from their perspective, they may have tried to replace you, quote unquote, with the Seven of Cups reversed, but they did that with no luck. They didn't have much luck in doing so. But even if they're not contacting you, they still in the back of their mind are back and forth about whether or not it's going to go forward or it's done for good. I would say if you actually want another chance with this person, any area of your life that you're on the fence about, even though it doesn't seem like it would matter, all of our life is pretty much like a pizza. Every slice is a different area. So if there's an area of your life that you're on the fence about, whether it's starting a new job or trying a new business or whatever it is, if you will take action, that might actually get the movement flowing, if that makes sense. All right. So number 2, Bella, you are up. And thank you, Sunflower. Aisha, you're number 12. You're welcome, Katrina. And Rashima, you are up as 13. Thank you so much, Sunflower. How is Kamel feeling for Bella? What are Kamel's feelings towards Bella today? What are Kamel's feelings towards Bella today? Temperance reversed. High Priestess reversed. The underlying energy is the Hermit with the Chariot reversed. So this person could be, if this person isn't physically avoiding you in terms of keeping to themselves with no contact, they're doing it on the inside because the Hermit is here. So like I said, if they're physically in contact with you, they're still being protective about opening up all the way. And that's causing this to have a bogged down energy with the Chariot reverse. Like you can't get anywhere with this person. The main reason why they do that, they put that wall up towards you, is the High Priestess reversed and the Temperance reversed. Long distance. Okay. Well, that would make sense with the Hermit here. But the problem isn't even the long distance. I know this sounds weird, but the blockage between you and this person is that something about you, it doesn't make you a bad person, by the way. You can't help this when it happens. But something about your energy, when this person lets you in all the way, it opens their eyes up to certain triggers and inner work that they need to do. High Priestess reversed, Temperance reversed. As a result, they don't want to face whatever that is, so they close off. So if you feel like there's a wall up, this is something you'll feel intuitively. Even if they're open with their communication, you will feel a distance. Maybe like it'll manifest as emotional unavailability, or some days that they just seem more distant than others. It's because something about your energy triggers them, and it creates like a catalyst for them to do some sort of inner work, but they are avoiding the inner work, and that creates an imbalance in the connection in some sort of way. So I feel like they're not letting you all the way in, okay? Thank you so much, Sunflower. Amira, you are number 14, boo-boo. We almost got 20 already. We ain't playing today, and Sunflower is helping me. Oh, Aqua BB sent me a, Shadney, you are 15. Thank you, Amira. Y'all, I know I never asked y'all to do this, and I don't mind if y'all don't, but it will help me out if y'all will like my video and even share it, because it seems like my subscriber count is just like at a standstill lately. I don't know what's up. Yes, I agree. I agree, Dan. Zola, you can be number 16, so we only got 4 more to go. We getting 20 in a minute. Aqua BB 47 is up for her mini read. Thank you, Aqua BB. And she donated for 2, so I saw that you donated for 2, and thank you very much. Help me pay for my car rental. Y'all, did I tell y'all the other day about this person had hit me? And they agreed to pay out of their pocket even for part of my car that wasn't their fault. So I don't have to pay anything to get it fixed, right? I was very grateful for that. So I needed a car for 1 week so that the body shop can fix my car. They're going to charge me $400 to rent the car for a week. I told them to give me the cheapest one they had and a $300 security deposit for a little cheap car just to drive to work. That's nuts. But I'm just trying to say, it's okay, Marley. You can afford it. But in my mind, I'm freaking out, so I know it's not doing me no good to say that, right? Oh, no. You said, will my new job get better? It's been kind of rough. Let's see. 5 shuffles. You know what? This is not going to be something you want to hear, but it is the truth, Aqua BB. So with your new job, now there is a line there. When a job is toxic, I don't mean that. But when a new job comes in and it stretches us and pulls us out of our comfort zone, and it's like really rough to get acquainted with this new environment, right? As long as it's not toxic, our inner gut will tell us if it's toxic. But if it's not and it's just causing us to grow, we're just becoming a whole new ass human, right? So we're becoming a different version of ourselves. So it's never fun. So that's actually a really good thing. Shadney, I wish I could use Uber, but I live in such a small town, we don't even have Uber. I've been tempted to walk to work, y'all. It's only like 5 minutes from my house, but then I'm like, nah, I'm probably going to need my car for something. Was it that you said your boss went off on you low key. Was it that passive aggressive kind of stuff, Aqua BB? Because my heart can't take it when people are passive aggressive. That's the most unfun thing in the world. I guess it's a good thing though, because I don't have to pay for the actual car to get fixed, so it's still not so bad, you know? She said, no, just aggressive. Oh, Lord. So not even passive, huh? Tell us about the timeline going forward for Aqua BB's job. We'll even pull like a couple side cards to see like what is the best advice for you going forward dealing with this energy. Hey, Flo, you want to be on the list? We only need 4 more. The Magician. Two of Wands reversed. 2 of Cups. Nine of Cups. This is good energy. And the Hierophant reversed. The underlying energy is the Star card. So actually, if you can stick it out, what you don't see is the Star card. There's a lot of spiritual lessons and growth that you're going to gain by being at this job. And you will actually be proud of your growth and success, but it's not going to be until you've actually got to the point where the job has become more comfortable and you're looking back on it, okay? You're spiritually out of your comfort zone right now. What do I mean by that? With the Hierophant reversed, What I'm saying is there's new lessons you're learning. And so right now it's not going to feel fun. But with the Magician as the answer card, I feel like this is a really good place for you to grow and evolve spiritually. Hierophant reversed with the Star. But you're just going to have to make your mind up with this Two of Wands reversed. You know that energy when you just make your mind up? And do your best to remain emotionally balanced before going into work every day. Whether that means you got to meditate or you got to go do some aggressive exercising if you get angry about something that happens. Whatever you have to do to cope with your emotional side. Nine of Cups, Two of Cups. Do some breath work before you go in, because I feel like the thing about this job from a higher self perspective, not from your human eyes, but from your higher self's perspective, the reason why you manifested this opportunity is because your higher self or your subconscious mind is trying to attract opportunities that helps you grow and evolve spiritually. So even if this is just a stepping stone job, the bottom line is whatever skill set spiritually that you gain, and could even be 3D skills that you gain, right? Whatever you gain at this place is going to help you as you go along your spiritual path with the Star card. It's like you're becoming a more evolved version of you if you can just stick it out. And the key to sticking it out is just going to be making your mind up and giving it your best with that Magician, because the Magician tells me that you have everything you need within you. You're smart enough, you have the will, you have the passion, you have the open heart like you need to have to be able to be successful in whatever this is. And the key is going to be the balance with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups, being emotionally balanced, because it's not easy to be emotionally balanced when you're being poked and prodded from a spiritual perspective. Those things that can easily trigger you, that's something like this job would be, something that you will be tried in the fire. You know what I'm saying? You'll be forged in the fire. It's a spiritual kind of being forged in the fire by being here. But I feel like it's actually a very positive thing. But like I said before, what you're going to have to hold on to is it's not going to feel positive while you're doing the growing. While you're doing the growing and the stretching, again, from a spiritual perspective, it's not going to feel that celebratory energy until, let's just say you end up working. I'm going to give you an example of how this will manifest, okay? So let's say you end up working here for 2 years, okay? After this job, you go to another job, and then you recognize some skills you learned. You have some of the same things that happen. You end up getting a big raise because of some things that you knew from that other job, and you look back on it and you say, you know what? This new job I'm at 2 years later, I'm not triggered because so-and-so did this, and you're going to immediately know how to handle it. And you're going to become grateful for this job that's not fun right now. So hang in there and make your mind up, because you have the grit in you. The Magician says you can be successful at this. And the key to being successful at this is only allowing it to help you grow and evolve spiritually. Get you a little journal that's just for this job, and everything that you go through on a daily basis, write it out like some free writing, okay? And once you get to the end of a week, read over what you've wrote down and see, how is this molding me from a spiritual perspective? Because I feel like this job is way more important for your spiritual growth than even your financial growth. This is just more of a spiritual thing. So I feel like this is molding you and making you into a more evolved version of you from a spiritual view. All right, let me give you an oracle, and then we're going to get 3 cards of advice, like how you can deal with the job going forward, boo-boo. All I see is positive cards, Aqua BB. I just feel like what's going to be beneficial for you is something that's going to be outside of the box. Like, instead of it being that you're going to make the greatest money or or that you're going to make the best work friends. All the stuff you would think it is, it's not that. It's more like spiritual lessons that you're learning. And like another thing, like I said, the key is to make your mind up. Two of Wands reversed. You just going to have to make your mind up. Because the Magician tells me you have everything you need in your tool belt to get to the other side of the growth process, you know? Hey, intuitive, you can be 17, okay? You got the unexpected, and it breaks down to a 7 because it says 43, okay? 43 is about spiritual completeness. So again, I feel like this job from a spiritual perspective is a sort of opportunity or portal that if you, as long as you go through it and you kind of roll with the punches and deal with the turbulence that you're experiencing, you're going to be proud of yourself on the other side. Now, you could all day long, you could easily say, this is too much, and go somewhere else that's more comfortable. But I feel like for you, for your growth, and for you to be really proud of yourself, if you will stick it out, the unexpected here, with that spiritual number 43, it's about, like I said, spiritual lessons that you're learning. It's molding you. Forged in the fire. Google that. It's something to do with like metal. When they forge the metal in the fire, it creates this hardened metal that you cannot penetrate, right? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. You're welcome, intuitive. Hey, Panther. How you doing? All right, let's give Aqua BB 3 cards of advice for this job. Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You see, these are positive cards. I can't like... Seven of Swords reversed. So you may feel guilty, some guilt, or like you're not up to par, or you're not able to do this with the Seven of Swords reversed. That's a card that can be like guilty, and sometimes it can be a self-destructive energy when it's in the reverse. But I feel like saying you're going to have to be patient with this job for it to really unfold. With the Ace of Pentacles, that's a slow building energy. That's not something that you know, it doesn't become the 10 of Pentacles in a day. It's earth energy. So don't get in a rush and don't give up too soon. This Six of Swords reversed as an advice card, because this was supposed to be for advice. This is about not giving up. Five of Wands, you're going to have turbulence. Go ahead and be okay with that and make your mind up. And if you have a bad day, let's say you make your mind up and you're going to go ahead and you're going to do it. Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You made your mind up. You're not giving up. And let's say you go in and you get rode up, okay? And you think to yourself, well, shit, I was trying my best. Don't beat yourself up. You just do your best in the moment with what you have, where you are, and you embrace the turbulence and you embrace the uncomfortable feelings you have, and you keep moving forward because you have what it takes, and don't give up. That's what I want to say, because I feel like you'll be grateful for the lessons you've learned. And I wouldn't tell you that if I didn't think so. Don't be too hard on you, okay? Sometimes our own worst critic is ourselves. Seven of Swords reversed. Don't doubt yourself or feel some type of way. Thank you, Panther. Right now, my head is soaking wet because I just got out the shower, so I said I ain't going to do it today. You are welcome, Aqua BB. Thank you. XX, you can be number 18. Oh. Y'all should check out Pantha's channel. I always tell her that her videos on her channel are those videos that you like to listen to before you go to bed at night, and you need that calming voice to tell you a bedtime story for a minute about remembering your greatness. All right, Aqua BB's next donation. What has, and then Sunflower, I'm going to get you, and since you did the list for me, I'm going to do it before I do flows, and I'm going to pull you a mini read, okay, since you've done the list for me. Oh, you've been, and see, I haven't even been on to see the pick a card ones. I didn't know you've been doing those. I've been working a lot, and I haven't checked your channel out in the past. I'd say, does time just fly to you, Panther? Like, I can't even tell you, like, the specific last time I checked your channel out, but every time I see one of your videos, I watch it, but time molds together for me. It just kind of runs together, so if I told you a specific time it had been, I wouldn't even know if I was being honest. All right, this is going to be Aqua BB's. Thank you, Flo. I just wrote your name down, and you're going to be after Sunflower Tarot on her mini read. Let me get Aqua BB's second one. I'm going to write them down so I don't skip nobody. And then it'll be Sunflower, and then I'll do Flo. Y'all know what I'm talking about with this time thing? Yeah, like it's halfway through 2023, y'all. I get up in the morning, and then even on days I go to work, it really doesn't drag by. It's like before I know it, the day is done. What has Elle been thinking of Aqua BB recently? He's been popping up in my dreams lately. Uh-oh. What has Elle been thinking of Aqua BB recently? Popping up in her dreams lately. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, exactly, Panther. It's 8 p.m. already. If you have no contact with this person, Aqua BB, they think about the worst case scenarios, like with this 3 of Pentacles reversed of, you know how people make up stories in their mind? So I'm going to give you an example of the way I feel this. An example of this energy would be, I've split up with someone, and I'm kind of in a daydreaming vibe, and I'm thinking about, they probably have other options they're entertaining, third energies, even if I don't know who the third energy is, okay? This is imaginary. This is like, I'm in what if land. I'm in never, never land, basically, and I'm kind of thinking, and all it is a direct manifestation of limiting beliefs when this happens, you know? But they kind of create this barrier mentally about people or options that you could be entertaining that aren't them, that's better than them. You see where I'm going with this? Like a third party energy. But this third party isn't a specific person. This is like imaginary. That's the best way I can think to put words to this energy. But I know exactly what it's talking about. I know the feeling of this energy. Hell, I've been there before, so, you know, where you automatically assume that your specific person, that's the word everybody in the whole YouTube world calls it, right? Let's just say. And it's like, if you're their specific person, they're sitting there thinking about third possible people. 10 of Swords, shit. Even if they ended it, they feel the pain of it like you did, okay? 4 of Cups reversed. Missed opportunity card. Let's see what else. They're not in a very good place in general, okay? It's so weird how I pull cards about your new job and everything was, positive cards. Five of Pentacles reversed. The underlying energy is the Six of Pentacles, the Lovers reversed, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So this person's thinking about you a lot, okay? And when the Four of Swords comes out in a connection, especially if it's no contact, for me, this is the card that says they kind of, when they get still and quiet, you cross their mind. I don't know how intensely it is, but this Ten of Wands is here with it. So to me, this is pretty like they're looking at it with the glass half empty. Okay, they're not looking at it like there's positive expectations on their side for whatever reason. They think that this is like a missed opportunity, but at the same time, they still got you on the brain, right? They would still like the chance to have some sort of balanced energy exchange with you from their perspective. And remember, when this is from their perspective, if they didn't treat you right the first time, what they're calling balanced may not even be balanced. You will know more than me, but they feel like, well, I would like a balanced, even give and take with them, but the Lovers reverse. The damage is so bad that it can't be repaired. And I always do the funny joke. When the Lovers reversed comes out, I don't know where I came up with this, but it's the best. No contact. When this card comes out and somebody's in no contact, I always think of this and I can't help it. Think about if you're a skinny mini girl and you got a best friend who's twice your size or 3 times your size, and she comes over and she borrows a pair of your underwear, right? So she stretches them out to the max. When she gives them back, she washes them and gives them back. They're never going to fit right again. The elastic is gone, okay? That's the Lovers reversed. You can't fix them back. Those underwear are done. That's what they think. They think they would like for a balanced connection, but they think that the damage is too bad. And the more they think about you, the more heavier it feels because they sense like a missed opportunity and a very painful feeling. But like I said, even if they pushed you away, they still feel the intensity of the pain. And they think about, other people you could possibly be entertaining. Even if they don't know of a specific person, they just automatically assume that. The only thing that just makes me think they're going to at least give one last little shot, this Ace of Cups is reversed. I don't feel like they're going to be all emotional, but I feel like they're going to try and have some sort of excuse to at least come back around in some sort of way. Even if it's something as subtle as if you and this person just say y'all had a mutual friend, right? And they ask that mutual friend about you because they're hoping that friend's going to tell you they asked. You see how that's kind of subtle, okay? That's the vibe I get here with that Five of Pentacles reversed. I don't feel like it's going to be a straightforward, hey, I want you back, I love you, but it's something to try and put a little hook in your energy. Get your attention in some way. That last ditch effort, that one little thing, because they're too much in a low vibration to have the confidence to come full-fledged forward, right? They're not very confident enough because they are already seeing it as this painful, poor me, I've had a missed opportunity and it's terrible. And see, these 2 tens also tells me that. From their perspective, they're thinking, oh man, this is over and done and it hurts and I'm sad. But this Five of Pentacles reverse says, even if they had a couple drinks one night, they might all of a sudden send some text, but it's going to be very emotionally detached, whatever it is, right? But yeah, I feel like they think it's over, but they don't want it to be. But they do think that the damage is too far gone, This can be someone, because the Beauty card just popped out, someone that doesn't, that feeling of someone that doesn't recognize your worth until they don't have you anymore. But the thing is, if you went back to them, they would still do the same thing. And the only way they can truly learn the lesson is if you never go back to them. I hope that makes sense. That sounds kind of crazy, but it's like right now, it's like they can recognize the significance of your presence, right? But if you went back to them, I feel like it would start the cycle all over again. It was just weird that he popped up in my dreams out of nowhere. Thank you, Shar. I just wrote you down. You can be after Flo, okay? I bet you it's because he's been thinking about you a lot. You said he pops up in your dreams. Because I swear we're all connected. You know what I mean? All right, you got the number 5 and growth. Whenever you get this card, it always makes me think about that energy of the turbulence is where the growth is, which kind of matches the energy you got for the new job, okay? Because 5, if you think about 5 in the tarot, you got 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords. None of those energies are very comfortable. In fact, they're pretty uncomfortable energies, but they create the most growth in us. When we're faced with that energy bombarding our life, we grow more than we are when we're in that, you know, Ace of Cups or 10 of Cups and all that good stuff. We're not growing like we are when we're in 5 energy. And the number 5 can be about change anyway. I always call it blessed change, because even if you don't see it in that moment, it ultimately ends up being a blessed change of some sort, right? So that's what I got for you, boo-boo, and thank you very much, Aqua BB. Me talking about them stretched out drawers. Y'all, I need a new analogy, don't I? Thank you, Rashima. All right, Sunflower. What Sunflower Tarot is up for her mini read, and then we'll do Flo and Shar. You are welcome. Thank you. Jungle Juice. I just added you, and then I'm fixing to close the free list, y'all. Just so I don't be on here too late. You're number 19. Y'all know I can't write with my right hand too good. What will be Leo's next actions towards Sunflower? All right, 6 shuffles. What will be Leo's next actions towards Sunflower? What will be Leo's next actions towards Sunflower? 2 more shuffles. What will be Leo's next actions towards Sunflower? Whoops. The Fool reverse, they're being a chicken willy, huh? Because that card coming out first is really highlighting there's some sort of fear in this person. So if you and them are in contact, they're fearful of opening all the way up. They're not opening up all the way, if that makes sense. They're being a chicken willy for some reason. Some people could just be scared of love in general, and they could have a valid reason. It could be because they've had bad experiences. But you know what, y'all? This is what's been soaking into my brain lately, and I've been really trying to understand it because I feel like it's very important. The law of vibration. It's the primary law. Well, what's the most important one then? The way we vibrate. The law of attraction is the secondary law. We only attract equal to what we vibrate. So if this person has been vibrating in a place where they attract this energy to be afraid of, and they change their vibration, what they attract will then change. So there probably is a reason for it, right? Some sort of fearful energy. Why is the Fool reversed? 7 of Pentacles, King of Wands reversed. Six of Cups reversed. It's exactly what I was saying. If you don't have a history with this person that you can point to a lot of things happening, okay, they're not going to be quick to open up. They're in that energy where they want it to seem like they're not really invested in something. They're waiting it out. This is the testing phase for this person. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's like they're going to do just enough to let you know they're interested, but they have fear and they're basing it on bad experiences from their past. Six of Cups reversed. What would help this person out greatly, and you can't make this person do this, but what would help them out greatly is to evaluate their past experiences that they're holding some sort of grudge about, and they're letting it cause fear show up really heavy towards new connections. If they could just evaluate the connection, look at the vibrational state they were in at the time that they attracted the experience, okay? Evaluate, what did I learn from this? Be grateful for the experience. Moving forward, they will transmute that Six of Cups reversed, and that fear would dissipate. But it's not something you can make someone do. But if they would flip their perspective about their past experiences and let this just be a clean slate, I feel like they would be okay, because I feel like they have interest in you, but they're going to do just enough. Seven of Pentacles, and then there may be a lull there until they feel comfortable, until that fear dissipates. And I don't feel like you can make that fear dissipate. It's something they're going to have to deal with. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're overthinking it. So if you don't have any sort of history, that is Temperance is at the bottom, the underlying energy. So basically the way you can deal with this person, or the way, if you are interested back and you feel like they're interested in you, but it's kind of iffy, if it's new, now don't wait around for 2 years on somebody that's just pulling you along, right? But Temperance card, this is about having patience and just allowing them to be where they are, judgment free. Don't put any expectations on it. It doesn't have to be a certain committed energy. It doesn't have to have a title to it. Just get to know this person as a human so that they can get out of their head. That's the most likely way for them to get out of their head, because otherwise, if you try and rush this person into something, I feel like they're just going to close off. They're going to clam up because they got some bad history. Who doesn't have bad history, though? Pretty much by the time you get to be a grown adult, you have bad history. But if there's true emotion there, it's worth it, in my opinion. Why not? But yeah, they got fear going on. It's going to take a lot of patience on your end, okay? There's the Death card underneath. They could have Scorpio in their chart. The only reason why I feel like telling you that is because before I seen that Death card, this Seven of Pentacles and this testing energy they got going on, it made me feel like Scorpio energy. So I feel like they could have some Scorpio up in there. I could be wrong, but I felt that before I even seen the Death card, okay? All right. Look what they got, Sunflower. This is the number 11, and it says fear. So they're scared to take risk on new connections because of past situations. Six of Cups reversed, which is also a Scorpio energy. You should check their chart. I bet there's some Scorpio somewhere in there. All right, and thank you again for doing the list, Sunflower. There's Monty. How are you doing, boo? Layla, I do have PayPal, but sometimes people can't get my PayPal to pop up. But I'm going to send it in the chat real quick. And you see if you can. My picture is a butterfly. So y'all could be mirroring each other then, Sunflower. If you feel the same way as what I read, Hey, Jasmine, I already closed it for the day because I got 19 on there for today. I'm sorry, but come back tomorrow and I'll get you. All right, flow is up. Let me see what flow says. In the last reading we had about Kay's feelings for me, you said she isn't showing much to me, but there's actually a lot going on inside of her. Can we look deeper into that? Okay. Look deeper into Kay's feelings for flow. Let's look deeper into Kay's feelings for flow. Two more shuffles. Look deeper into Kay's feelings for flow. And then Shar, you will be next, boo-boo. Let's look deeper into Kay's feelings for flow. King of Swords reversed. That's a card that makes someone very detached from their feelings, and it's usually because they're holding on to some sort of bitterness. Four of Cups reversed. Because they equate, and this doesn't have to be the truth, but this is just the way they validate it in their mind, okay? King of Swords reversed, Four of Cups reversed. This person remains detached from their emotions. First of all, they put have an emotion for someone in the same boat as it will always end in me holding on to some sort of anger or bitterness towards that person if I act on my emotions. King of Swords reversed. Why do they believe that? Because they actually have evidence to support that. Maybe not with you, but with people in their life. From their perspective, whenever they've had any love that they've acted on the emotions for, okay, Four of Cups reversed, it's always ended with some sort of bitterness that they're holding on to, and like the opportunity that could have been positive turned sour, King of Swords reversed, and they missed out, right? So that's why when they start to feel emotions now, that's not personal to you. And you know what, y'all? That's the thing that most of us probably should learn, including me. It's not personal most of the time when people feel certain things towards us or they do certain things. If you know they have emotion and you can't get through to them, that's usually why. It's not really personal to you. It's actually what they haven't dealt with within themselves. So something they've had in the past, whether it was one significant connection or maybe family connections or whatever it was, it's like the opportunities that could have they once seen as positive turned bitter, so to speak, and then the opportunity just passes them by. So all they have to hold on to from what was originally a loving connection is this bitter feeling about it, okay? Eight of Wands. That's a good energy. The Tower. Seven of Pentacles. Now that card came out in another deck for somebody else. So with the Eight of Cups reversed, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So there is some sort of emotional connection they feel. That's the underlying energy, okay? But what the cards are saying with this underlying energy of the Eight of Cups reversed, the Five of Swords, it's like If you make the choice to stick it out and leave communication open with this Eight of Wands, and you don't walk away, even though there could be some self-defeating habits on this person's side, there could be some self-sabotaging energy going on. Five of Swords. That's an energy you have to tread lightly with. Even if somebody has emotions for you, if too much of that energy starts to float around, it won't be worth it in the end. But what I'm saying is, if you feel like this person is worth it, I feel like if you could just keep communication open, they may end up breaking down, but you're going to have to be patient. It's like planting that seed with the Seven of Pentacles. And then there's that period of gestation between the seed being planted and the plant sprouting. So it's going to take some freaking patience. It's not going to be something that happens in a day or two. And it's nothing personal to you. This is more about them holding on to past experiences, the negativity around it, and what they equate as some sort of bitter feelings or anger or something like that, unresolved within themselves. So when they start to feel emotion for someone, which I do feel like they have emotion for you, they equate that to this bitterness, right? Because they're still holding on to past experiences. So therefore, it's going to take patience. But I feel like the key to getting into the nitty-gritty with this person, or getting down to the actual truth of the emotional connection being felt, it's just going to be that no expectations, open communication back and forth, let the person be who they are, right? The Tower says eventually, not immediately, but eventually you may have some sort of breakthrough energy. But it's going to take patience because the Seven of Pentacles is here. So it will be something that has to happen in an organic, unfolding kind of way. But with the Two of Cups here, that still comes out the same as before, Flo. There is some sort of emotional bond here, or they feel something emotional in their heart space. But that Five of Swords says they could easily self-sabotage it if they keep holding on to whatever this King of Swords reversed is. And then it would manifest as another missed opportunity. And the only reason why I feel like that's a possibility here is because when someone's in this energy, and that's how they equate emotions, is something they hold on to bitterness about, missed opportunity, they'll do anything they can to make their belief system do the same thing over and over, right? They want to validate their belief system. That's their comfort zone. So that self-sabotage energy comes in to force the situation to match their beliefs, And let me give you an oracle card, Flo. You had the Two of Cups reversed in a past reading. I feel like actually the Eight of Wands is the key here. This is like the open communication. That's how you could have some sort of breakthrough with the Tower. Open communication mixed with patience. You got beauty, and it's the number 20, which breaks down to a 2, and I don't know why, but that just makes me think of the Two of Cups here. So I feel like this could be a very positive, mutual emotional connection if this person can just work through their self-sabotaging Five of Swords and work through this bitterness energy from their past. So good luck, Flo, and I hope that made sense. Okay. Layla, I already ended it for today, boo-boo, but I just come back tomorrow, okay? And then I'll put you on the free list. All right, Shar, if you are here, you are up for your mini reading. And thank you again, Flo. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Gene XO. You made a post for my links. Yes, I have an email. Let me see. You can send it to Marley Mack. I don't know how to do the PayPal thing. At gmail.com. Thank you so much. What are Jay's current intentions for me and next actions? You are welcome. Let me take a drink of water. I don't know what it is about doing these questions, but it makes me be thirsty. Yay! You said this is your first mini read. Well, thank you very much, Shar. We're going to use this deck. I hadn't used it today. There's the 10 of Cups on the bottom. We'll take that as a good omen, right? All right, 5 shuffles for Shar. What are Jay's current intentions and next actions? What are Jay's current intentions and next actions? Yeah, Rashima Simmons, we'll take it, won't we? 10 of Cups. What are Jay's current intentions and next actions towards Shar? Current intentions and next actions. This one wanted to come out. The Star. Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Chariot reversed. Eight of Wands reversed. The Death reversed. The underlying energy is the Strength card, the High Priestess, the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So if you're in communication with this person, they're not opening up to allow movement with the action part of it. They have this positive card right here as the answer card with the intentions. With the Star card, this is the card that comes out when someone almost puts you up on a pedestal, okay? They really admire you a lot. They have a lot of hopefulness. It's the card of Aquarius. But it just doesn't match these three, these actions right here. I don't like this. So like I said, if you're in communication, when the 8 of Wands reversed comes out, this can be about blocked communication, but it can also be a withholding of certain information to allow the connection to grow and evolve naturally into something that's long-term commitment. Because the Strength card was on the bottom. That's a card that's like you're resisting the urge to be vulnerable with someone. When it's in the reverse, you feel vulnerability, but you give in. When it's in the upright, this is resisting that urge to be vulnerable. So whatever the vulnerable feeling is, that they don't like that part. They could even be scared of commitment, okay? And I feel like if this person doesn't back off on that, you're going to end up detaching and walking away. But I'm going to say this. They're not going to be the first one to walk away because the Death is reversed. This is going to be someone that you would end up having to do the detaching here with this 8 of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of potential for greatness because the Ace of Pentacles is here with the 8 of Pentacles, but it would take the work to get it kick-started and going on both sides. So if you're willing to do all the work and they're not, or vice versa, That's not going to work, right? But what I'm saying is, if both people would be vulnerable with each other and put their 100% all in, there is this Ace of Pentacles here. Yes, I need the details on our connection. He's in my state visiting his family. We were supposed to hang out yesterday and he canceled, and then today he told me he extended his stay and wants to hang out with me now. So this is what I would do based on the cards that are coming out here. If this is new, it's not going to hurt one bit to give this person a chance, hang out with this person, but listen to your gut, okay? And don't go further with this person than what their actions are showing you, right? So what do I mean by that? So I do feel like they put you up on a pedestal. I feel like they admire you, but I don't like their actions. Their actions are putting a stick in the wheel of progress for this to turn into a long-term commitment. So what I'm saying is, you can entertain this person, interact with this person, but as long as they're showing you the action of someone who's not committed to you, I would not give them any sort of like sexual energy. I'm just trying to be, I don't know who all's in here, and I'm trying to be, PG with it, but you know where I'm going with this. Don't get physical with somebody who's in the Chariot reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed. I don't feel, like I said, I don't feel like they're going to walk away from you today. And I feel like there's potential here. But I think if they keep resisting the vulnerability with this Strength card, you could end up walking away. But it's like this timeline is going in two ways. There's two possibilities here. Because if they choose to actually open up with time, because like I said, I don't feel like they're the one that's going to walk away. You're going to have to make that decision with this Eight of Cups. But you see this Ace of Pentacles is here. So your energy and their energy, when both people are putting in the effort, it's a very positive potential. The Ace of Pentacles turns to the Ten of Pentacles. He's been hurt before. Well, that could definitely be it. You got the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the Moon, and the Five of Swords reversed, and the Emperor reversed. I'm just looking to see what else came out. This could even be a self-esteem issue, like their self-concept could have been bruised, their ego could have been hurt in some past connection that didn't work with the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Moon. Something that's a secretive card. They keep that to themselves. They may not share that with you or anyone else for that matter. But they just want to resist the fact that they don't want to be vulnerable with anybody. So if it's new, they do admire you. There's a lot of potential, but you're going to have to get on that balance, that tightrope with this person. It's going to have to be only go as far as this person's actions show you. Because like I said, they're not walking away anytime soon from you. You're probably going to have to be the person to shut it down if this doesn't progress as fast as you would like for it to. Will he open up as a next action to your thinking never? I think the only way somebody like this will open up is if you just get to know them as a human and you don't put any expectation on them. That's pretty much all we can do anyway, right? But if you don't put any expectations on them, they might naturally open up with time. But it's going to be something that has to like naturally happen, if that makes sense. And there's always possibility, but it's going to be something you can't make them do. All you can do is show them through your actions that you're not, going to hurt them. You don't have to tell them that. You don't have to say nothing. All you got to do is just have a free-flowing, open line of communication. If they go 30 minutes without texting you back, you're going to have that belief system like, I'm worthy, I'm whole and complete on my own. This will be a real test of your belief system when you're dealing with someone like this, okay? So look at it as a positive thing. In your mind, you got to be like, I'm whole, worthy, abundant, and complete all by myself, whether they text me back or not. Put no expectations on them. And that is the most highest probability of a good outcome for them to naturally open up with time. But with the Star card, they they kind of admire you. They put you up a little bit on a pedestal. And if they would just stop this resisting vulnerability, strength, high priestess, and then this other card here, the moon was right here. Look at this energy. See, they want to keep all of it under the surface, right? They're not very good at being vulnerable with somebody. And it could just be because it's new. But you're just not going to have to, you're just going to have to kind of be open-minded, no judgment. Don't put a label on it. Just don't get physical with this person until they agree that this is a commitment, and let it naturally unfold. Just get to know them as a human. And once they feel with their intuition, right, their inner knowing, that you're not there to play games, that you're not there to tell them what to do, be controlling, make it look a certain way. When a person starts to feel that, they'll naturally open up by default, because I don't feel like they're just going to walk away. I feel like they'll stick around, and I feel like they admire you, but it's going to take a lot of patience and a lot of like tightrope walking from an energetic perspective, if that makes sense. I don't think that it means strong feelings, Shar. I feel like that could develop, but what I think it means with these cards is that he has had feelings for someone in the past. It went bad. Something that didn't work from a Ten of Pentacles situation. It could have been that, but it was reversed, something from his past. So therefore, as a coping mechanism, he doesn't let connections get far enough to be Ten of Pentacles anymore. You know, that's where he messes up, because he's basing his past stuff on this current energy. But this Ace of Pentacles says this is a grounded, stable opportunity if the work is put in. So I feel like with time, feelings could be developed, but I feel like he hasn't let you get over his wall yet for that to happen. But he does admire you. I do feel like he has like an admiration for you. All right, let me give you an oracle. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Let me give you an oracle, Shar. There's another 8. It says the path. Now, for me, the synchronicity in you getting this card is this 8 of Pentacles card is about the path. You got 8 of Wands. I know it's reversed, but look. Knowing when to walk away with this 8 of Cups, and knowing when to work on it and keep going. You're going to just have to be observant of that. Don't make this person feel fearful. Don't make this person feel scared or fearful about you walking away, but just on the inside of you, evaluate the connection. Give it a month or two. How far did y'all progress? How much is he opening up? How much are you opening up? Because with these 8s coming out, and then you got 8 right here, and the path, okay, this is an opportunity. It can be a portal or an opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles is here. If both people use their energy correctly in a healthy way, this could be something great, but it's going to take work on both sides and open communication. So they're going to have to naturally open up with time. And I feel like if you listen to your gut, you'll know if it's not worth it and you need to walk away. But I would give them a fair shot. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for you, Shar. And thank you so much. I hope your first mini reading was good. Y'all talking about food up in here? I can't be dealing with y'all today. Y'all talking about blizzards and freaking... And I'm over here with some bottled water. What in the hell? I got me an Orange Crush pound cake. I done ate half that thing in a day. So I figured I'd make up by drinking some bottled water. What in the hell? Lordy Pete. Alex loves talking about food too. Y'all always be getting me hungry now. Thank you again, Shar. All right, LZ, you are up for your freebie. Look at Monty with her snow crabs, and I'm over here with my Aquafina. I'm just picking. That's so funny, Alex. We had Chinese too. You are welcome, Shar. Thank you. My daughter always gets the same thing, bless her heart, every day. She gets these roasted potatoes and sweet and sour chicken, but she doesn't eat the sauce on it. So it's basically like a Chinese chicken nugget. You tell her I said happy birthday, Monty. Was the ex Libra sad he couldn't see me one last time last week, or did he avoid me on purpose? Kind of feels like he purposely shut down to keep doing the bare minimum effort, but I'm not sure. I didn't mean it in a bad way. I just meant that you always get the same thing to eat. Emily heard me say bless her heart, and she says in the South that old women say that and it means you're stupid. So she didn't like me saying that. Y'all know how them old women be doing that. Bless her heart. Okay, look. Was the ex-Libra sad he couldn't see LZ one last time? So what were his intentions behind that decision? How about that? So we can see. What were his feelings about not seeing LZ the one last time last week? How did he feel about that? Something flipped right here. Four of Cups reversed. That's the missed opportunity card, but let's see, how did he feel about it? We know it was a missed opportunity. The Hierophant. You know, it literally popped in my head when I seen that, LZ, and I'm not trying to deter you. The freaking Lovers. This person feels like he don't got what it takes in this moment because he feels an intense connection to you, okay? I do feel like he avoided the situation because the Eight of Wands reversed is at the bottom. This could be physically avoidance, or it could just be avoiding opening up completely, right? But this Lovers is in the upright. So if you feel a big pull to this person, an intense pull, he feels that same way, right? But with the Hierophant card here, that can be about commitment, a spiritual connection. And this missed opportunity is something that I feel like he almost feels like he doesn't have what it takes in this moment. It also could be a connection that's unlike anything he's ever felt before in his life. And I'm not trying to, gas you up and make you think, oh, you're the most special person in the world. There are connections like that. That one specific connection that you've never felt like that for anybody else, right? He could literally feel that. And sometimes people get scared of that energy, like they don't know what to do with it. It's the kind of vibe, think about this. When you have somebody that you just have a little bit of interest in, okay, you have a wall up and you can get close to them, but you don't let them get but so close, right? But then there's those connections that come in. They jump all the way over the wall. They grab your heart. They hold it in their hand with this fisted up ball right here, and they squeeze it, right? And there ain't nothing you can do about it. No amount of protection around your heart will work because they've already climbed the whole ass wall. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like they don't feel like they have what it takes, whatever that means for your situation in this moment, because this Eight of Wands is reversed. I feel like they might have avoided seeing you one last time. I don't feel like they quite know what to do with it. You say that too, Monty? Bless her heart. Emily came around that corner when she heard me say that, y'all. She said, "You talking about me?" And you know what, LZ? This might be, I don't ever want you to let my cards make decisions in your life for you, right? Just let them guide you to what you already know is the truth. That's what I hope always. But when someone doesn't know what to do with the connection, and you know that your energy plus their energy could create and build great things, right? Maybe they're just not ready. And it's not that they don't care, it's just that maybe they're not ready. And so you have to let them go and just do it with love. You know what I'm saying? And that's so easy for me to sit there and tell you to do, because doing it is a whole nother ass thing. It's like if you could see this person only from an energetic perspective, they're not energetically able to do it right now. They're just not, they're not at the point. And it definitely could be that. I agree, Alex. Energy check for LZ. Thank you, LZ, for the X Libra. I wish it didn't make sense. I mean, I really do. It's crazy how we come down here to play this human game. I don't know even where I'm going with that statement, but it's just weird. I literally have been in a place before where it's like, well, if we're all one, why can't we just all make it work and be at the same place spiritually? You know? Why can't we all be at the same growth point? But I know that wouldn't even be any fun then, but still. The Tower. Oh my God. Why is the Tower coming out? He hasn't let go of his past hurt yet, so the fear is strong. I never really looked at this Tower card that good. I don't even see a person in this one. I don't know if you can see it very good on my camera, but usually on the Rider-Waite, the people are jumping out, you know, at the top. This one don't have a person on it. It almost looks like a bunch of rubble at the bottom. I agree, LZ. There's the Four of Swords flipped out with the Ten of Cups. When I was just shuffling, they flipped. So you get the Ten of Cups all the time. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but don't you remember you get that all the time? I'm right there with you, Monty. If I never have a romantic connection in my life again, then that means that I got work to do. I got tarot to read, and I got a job to go to, and I got kids to raise, and I'm going to be okay with it. The Hermit. The Hermit and the Four of Swords coming out, that kind of goes together. And whatever this is, I'm taking it. The Chariot reversed. The underlying energy is the Temperance, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups reversed, the Ace of Pentacles. It's so weird how energy is with the universe. So I feel like if you were to just Tower moment this connection and push past it because you felt like with love that's what you had to do, and you went off on your own and you did your healing and you became grateful for the connection, but you didn't truly let it go, I don't know that it would make any difference. But from an energetic perspective, if you could actually release this person, it may make a difference, but I don't even feel like it's you that's the problem. What I'm saying is, it's not just you anyway, but that was a bad way to say the sentence. It's not anything to do with you and the connection. It's something they have around anxiety and fear, and then they get caught up because the underlying energy is the Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords. These two together can be like the Seven of Swords as well, because 9 and 2, you can't add them together because there's no 11 of Swords in the tarot. So you can subtract them and get an underlying message of the Seven of Swords. But this can be a self, being dishonest with self, you know what I mean, about this person, because I don't feel like you've ever done anything to this person that calls for this energy of anxiety, doubt, avoiding their emotions. But even though I don't feel like you have, because the Temperance is here, that's a very balanced energy. I don't feel like you've tried to push this person in any sort of way. I know how long you've asked questions about this person, so I don't feel like you've tried to push them too fast. But I do feel like they got this Nine of Swords that they're going to have to work through. The Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Wands and then the Seven of Cups reversed. I do know that they recognize the fact that you couldn't be easily replaceable in their life. I feel like they think about you a lot, but this Chariot's reversed. That's why I don't feel like this is going to be a go, and the Ten of Cups is forever happy. If y'all put in the work, happy ever after. It still feels like it's blocked. It feels like there's a potential. And that's what it's been feeling. There's the Ace of Pentacles. That's a positive card of potential for a beginning of growth. But this Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups reversed, that's saying that this person is knowledgeable in terms of, from their logical perspective, they perceive you as someone that's not easily replaceable, okay? But I don't think they're going to allow it to unfold towards some sort of commitment, even though they feel it intensely, because the Chariot is reversed. Like I said, this is the kind of energy when the Chariot's reversed. If you're trying to get a job or something and this card comes out, the universe will say, well, I know you want that certain position, but not right now. You can come back later and try. But the thing is, with us humans, I'm talking about me, if I want a job, right, and the universe says no, when I knock on the door, Chariot reversed. The universe says not right now. Well, I like to hold on to it like, when am I going to get it? So if you can somehow manage to physically, energetically, all the possible ways release this person and come back and try later, it could be a possibility. But that's a very hard thing to do. I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy, because I feel like it's a not right now, and it's due to something that's they're in this Nine of Swords, Two of Swords. When the Two of Swords comes up, that's somebody who ain't moving left or right. You know what I mean? They're avoiding looking at any emotional perspective at all cost, and they get all this Nine of Swords energy caught up. And you could definitely have past life stuff with this person. Wheel of Fortune is here. Let me give you an oracle card with it. And I also want to say, I want you to evaluate the situation and say, is no decision a decision? You know what I'm saying? After a certain period of time of this person being in this Two of Swords energy, is no decision an actual decision? Because this Chariot reversed. It makes you feel in a sense of limbo in life in general when you want a certain decision or outcome of a situation to happen and it doesn't. You know? Life is crazy, Alex. Look at this card. Somebody else got this earlier. Fear. Number 11 and fear. And the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords is an 11. And you got an 11 right here, and it says fear. You got it, Sunflower? I knew somebody got it earlier. Freaking fear. You know what, y'all? I know I'm being judgy right now, but I can't help it. I'm just sitting in my judgmental human body for a minute. Well, I don't understand what the fear is, because what's the big thing you got to lose? The possibility of having a lifelong happy family connection is there. I know there's a possibility of getting hurt, but if you don't act on the opportunity, it's also going to be negative and hurtful as well, you know? Oh, Jesus. Let's get a general. Thank you, LZ. All right, what'd you say? Let's get a general for now to the next time. I see the X Libra. What good shit and heads up messages from Spirit are coming in the meantime? All right, what good stuff and messages from Spirit are coming towards LZ in the meantime? Did you ever get your work stuff fixed, LZ, with your trip? 4 more shuffles. What good stuff and heads up messages from Spirit are coming in the meantime? 1 more shuffle. What good stuff and heads up messages from Spirit are coming in the meantime? The Devil. When we're asking about good stuff and the Devil card comes in, this can say, if you open your eyes to it, judgment. If you open your eyes to it, Knight of Swords, you could develop a sense of passion for something. And it's all about transmuting the energy, right? But you got to open your eyes to it, because the judgment is here. This is like taking devil energy. Anything that can be toxic is devil energy. Doubting thoughts, toxic family, A to Z. There's millions of things that could be this energy, right? But with the judgment, it's saying that if you open your eyes to it, I'll give you an example. At a very low time in my freaking life, I started redoing old furniture. This is before I ever read tarot. I would get like it would be wooden furniture. I'd get like an old trunk, and I would sand it down and paint it all these cool colors. So it was very therapeutic. So I channeled all of my energy into that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't realize that's what I was doing in the moment. There's the 4 of Wands. So see, you got to be open to whatever this is. She said she was thinking something else. That could be it. That could be it. And I'm over here talking about channeling it into a freaking wood furniture. 5 of Wands reversed with the 4 of Pentacles. The underlying energy is the King of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the King of Wands reversed, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands, and the World reversed. You're going to think I'm crazy nuts, but this underlying energy is telling me that if you actually were to let this person go for real, that would get their attention enough that they would put some sort of effort forward, but it's going to keep you in the same spot you're in. Because this King of Cups with the 5 of Swords, they can't just let you go without a fight. This King of Wands reversed is what you're dealing with right now. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you were to actually let them go, truly, energetically, that's going to get their attention, and they are going to put some sort of effort in. But then once they do that, it's going to keep you in the same spot with this world reversed. Dan said, well, she was thinking of wood, Marley. Devils always can be a sex connection, I'm telling you. Now you got me looking at this in such an ugly way. This card is the card of opportunities. Help me, Lord. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you're saying that you won't be in there at the town at the same place as him that day? You said y'all will be missing the ex-Libra by a day. He'll be in Chicago visiting his parents and brothers the week before you're there. I feel the same vibe on the overlying energy as well. This underlying timeline is telling me to tell you that if you truly let this person go, their emotions are going to get the best of them. But whenever they have emotions, they have self-defeating habits that are attached to it, right? Because this is what you're dealing with, this King of Wands reversed. That may get their attention with the Six of Wands. That's about attention. This is about putting in the effort. And they may put in some effort, but it's not going to be what's needed for successful end goal energy, power couple energy, but it's going to keep you in this same loop. I feel like dealing with this person, I'm only telling you this with love because I feel like it's the right thing to say, because I feel like the overlying timeline and the underlying timeline is saying it in a different way. But it feels like, to me, it's like you're in between a rock and a hard place with this person. Because you could release them, right? Or you could hold on. Either way. I feel like if you hold on, Four of Pentacles, it's just going to be a perpetual cycle. But the thing is, if you release them, Five of Wands reversed, it may get their attention. Six of Wands, Judgment, Knight of Swords, which is pretty much the same as this. You see how I'm seeing it in the same way? Getting their attention, them putting in some effort, communication, or putting in the action. It may create an opportunity, Four of Wands, but the Devil is here saying that you're going to be in the same spot all over again. World reversed, Devil. I'm going to get you 3 advice cards. Anything in your life that could be good or what you need to look out for, because I feel like this whole spread told me the same, like, about this person. I don't feel like it was talking about anything else. Judgment again. You done got the Judgment twice. Two of Cups. Five of Pentacles. The underlying energy is the Hierophant card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Then the Empress is reversed. There's no doubt that there's emotion here, but holding on to this emotion with this person is going to create this Five of Pentacles, because you're going to feel left out in the cold because this person leaves you out in the cold. And it could be both ways, but it's like they're doing it to themselves with the Five of Swords. And I feel like there's some spiritual lesson around this, because the Judgment came out twice, and now this Page with the Hierophant, that's a lesson card. And then the spiritual card. Oh my God. I don't like it when you get negative readings, you or anybody else. I don't like telling you negative readings, but I also don't want you to be in this Empress reversed energy where you're not growing, because y'all know the guy I listen to all the time on YouTube. Well, he talks about losing people on the manifestation journey. When you're growing and evolving, most people stay on the same vibrational bandwidth their whole life. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. But when you're moving up through the different frequencies, sometimes you have to release them because it's almost like their baggage. They're holding you down. And I don't want that to happen to you. But it's not something nobody else can tell you to do that. But I just feel like I don't want that to stunt your growth. I don't want this person to stunt your growth. Because when I get these two cards together, it always feels like some spiritual lesson. Now, could this person grow and evolve with you and go on the path? There's emotion here. Yeah, but they're going to have to put their hiking boots on and climb up with you, right? You know what I'm saying? And who's to say, if you truly release them, energetically, wholeheartedly be okay with losing them for good, that they don't see that you're moving on and they don't put their boots on and follow behind. But you're going to have to do it with the intention that if they don't, oh well, I feel like. All right, let me give you another oracle card, LZ. It don't feel like good stuff in the moment, honestly. Not nothing that came out, but sometimes it's what you learned about it or the jewels you got out of the experience, because I feel like a lot of spiritual lessons because the Judgment came out twice. That's too much. Give us a card for LZ. Make me sad. You got extremes, number 7. So you definitely could have some sort of sexual connection with this person, because you done got the damn devil with the extremes card. Also, you can look at it this way with the 34. It's a 7, which is about spirituality in general. And with this extreme energy, this is like a lover's connection because it came out in your other spread. And it's talking about the spirituality or the spiritual lessons you're gleaning from this spiritual connection. Because it's definitely a spiritual connection. There's no doubt about that. The Hierophant with the Judgment twice. I mean, come on. Even if somebody didn't know the meanings of the cards, they could figure that out, you know? Dan said, you're better at the pivot than most, Monty. Thank you, LZ, for always coming in and getting donation readings all the time. Oh, Lord. It could be. I'm not going to lie. You might get something that's no commitment, but the other, because even they got the King of Wands reversed. He's the card where he'll slang it out of both britches legs. I'm not even going to lie. It's there. It's there. You can put your question, Eliza. Well, Liz. Liz and then Eliza. Thank you, LZ. She gonna put him in his birthday suit. She gonna say she had enough of this. Liz, if you're still here, you can go. And Eliza, you can go ahead and go because I just seen you post, so I know you're in here, boo. Oh, it ain't Liz. That was LZ. I can't read my own damn writing. Shit. Sorry. Eliza, it's your turn. Let me delete this other one. Well, I'm just saying, you got a lot of synchronicities pointing to it. You got birthday suits and the devil card, the devil, and the extreme card, Lord Jesus. She said that would be happy birthday to both of us then. And now you got the King of Wands reverse poking his head out on this darn deck over here on the side. I cannot. Hi, Marley. Energy check, please. May I know how does R feel and think about when looking or spying my social media account? Oh, Lord. He's spying on you, boo-boo. What are R's thoughts and feelings when spying on Eliza? Y'all remember I said the King of Wands will slang it out of both britches legs. I'm picking, but I'm for real at the same time. Doesn't mean it isn't painful, but my faith has brought me through. I feel you, Monty. Could happen, boo-boo. The Magician reversed. And the Six of Swords. The underlying energy is the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. So they feel like they feel like on the outside, I don't know why I'm having to read this the way I feel like it's coming out, Eliza. They feel like on the outside that it looks like you've moved ahead because the Six of Swords is here, but they feel like that's in a manipulation or not true. Now, remember, you can take it both ways. Maybe you feel this way about them. If you need to flip it, that's fine. But I feel like from looking at your account, they feel like on the outside, the evidence points to the fact that you've kind of moved ahead, but that it's manipulative, that it's not true. Even if it is true, that's the way they feel, because they think deep down you would like another opportunity, Wheel of Fortune, for them to come back towards you, Two of Cups. Now, that don't have to be true, but I feel like that's their perspective, okay? You're welcome, LZ. Thank you. All right, Maya is up for a freebie. We're going to do two at a time because every time, whenever 5 or 6 people is only in here. You're welcome, Eliza. And Soul F. How is KG feeling for Soul F? I meant Maya. I was talking and typing at the same time. How is KG feeling for Maya? How is KG feeling for Maya? Ace of Swords reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. King of Swords. God, they're so swordsy, huh? So they feel like there's something that they would really like to say to you. It's like having this realization on the inside of them, because a realization card is here and then the King of Swords. But actually communicating it is the issue. And in terms of their feelings, it's not showing me feelings. This person is all up in their head space more than anything. They're very detached from their feelings. Not necessarily a bad thing. The only thing that's bad, I would say negative or a blockage here, is the fact that they have a very good idea of what they should or would like to say to you about something to do with your connection. But they don't actually do it because the Ace of Swords is reversed. I feel like if this person would do it, it could create a lot of positive movement, but no. They got it inside of them, but expressing it to you is where the blockage is. Thank you, Monty. You can put your question in there. How does K the Capricorn feel about Soul F? Tower reversed. Hermit. Seven of Swords. I don't like that. Two of Cups is at the bottom. This is somebody who, if you're in communication with them, then they don't let you see their innermost world, okay? Because the Hermit is here with the Seven of Swords. They like to let you think that you're seeing the whole person to avoid a disaster, but they're being very manipulative in not showing or sharing their innermost selves with you. If you're not in communication with this person, they would like some sort of renewal between y'all, but you're welcome, Maya. But the problem is, even if there was a renewal or a reconciliation, they're going to be manipulative and they're not going to show you their innermost feelings. We are together. Well, I would watch out. Don't listen to my cards if you know this isn't true. Never let my cards make life decisions. But if you are together, this person has this sense of needing to hide their innermost self because they feel like they have to avoid some sort of disaster. And that is manipulation. No matter what it is that they're hiding something about their innermost selves. And from their perspective, they're doing it to avoid a disaster. Almost like putting on a persona around you. So I would just be mindful of that energy. Because the Seven of Swords, you can't really twist that in a positive way. He's the sneaky little fucker card, right? JJ, I closed it for today, boo-boo. Come back tomorrow and I'll get you on there. He is, y'all. He's that little sneaky fella. You're welcome, Soul F. She said, or that Three of Cups. Did I see where they tracked us? What do you mean? All right. What do you mean, Dan? What is coming towards Monty in the next few months? And what does her higher self say should be her priorities? Remember a few days ago. My brain is dead. Is it something we've already talked about? I can't remember. They tracked us. Three more shuffles. I'm as lost as a football bat. Where I talked about the ladies of the evening, person at the door. All I can think about now when you say person at the door is when I say, it's hotter than a hooker's doorknob on payday. I ain't got good sense. I really ain't got good sense. What is coming towards Monty in the next few months, and what does her higher self say should be her priorities? I love using this purple deck when somebody asks about her priorities. Y'all ever heard that saying? Oh my God. It's hotter than a hooker's doorknob on payday. The High Priestess. Look at you. Anywho, it's 52:15 into the chat that night. I have got to, I got to go write that down because I don't know what he's talking about. Damn it. Temperance reversed. Chariot. Girl, what you doing? Page of Swords. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Seven of Cups is at the bottom with the Hierophant reversed, the Magician, the King of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. It feels like over the next few months, like from here to the next few months, there's something that's already in your energy that you can't see yet with your physical eyeballs. And I'm not just saying that. Look, the Chariot with the High Priestess. If this is right, it's something you can feel, but you can't see quite yet. And whatever this is, to get you to the best outcome regarding it, it's going to take Chariot energy. When the Chariot comes through, it's that energy of the universe is going to guide you. And it's kind of like whenever you start to feel the nudge or the movement, you may feel a little bit of fear well up in like saying that you don't have, thinking you don't have what it takes, not saying, but Page of Swords. Whatever this opportunity is, you might think you don't have what it takes, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Page of Swords, and it might get you a little bit off balance. But if you can just persevere through that part of it, the minor back of your mind energy, you know, a little bit of self-doubt kind of vibes, and just keep your foot pressed down ever so lightly on the gas and allow the universe to take the wheel, there's something that is equal to or greater than the current vibration you're emanating out. That's equal to or greater than the financial opportunities you currently have around you. Whatever this thing is with the High Priestess and the Chariot, remember we have changes at work, home office, and encore visit at my building to see me again. Requested an encore visit. So whatever this is, okay, so you tell me this, Monty, regarding your work, this opportunity would be something that would have like more money or give you more status or something. But in your mind, when you see the qualifications, the way this can manifest is you thinking, Page of Swords, that you're too much of a student for that position or that movement or that plan or whatever, and wanting to kind of hold back because it's going to make you feel a little bit off balance, like you don't quite qualify or you don't quite measure up, which is not true. It's just going to be something outside of your comfort zone a little bit. Because the reason why I'm saying you got what it takes is this Magician card here. Are you going to feel a little bit off balance and like, oh my God, if you do it? Yes. Seven of Cups, Hierophant reversed. You're going to kind of have to be out of your normal box, so to speak, if you take this. But the universe is saying slow and steady wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles. You plan for what you can. You take it day by day. You know this energy better than anybody in this chat anyway. So you can handle that. And as time progresses, you already have what it takes with the Magician to do whatever this is. You just feel like you're not good enough or not qualified enough or whatever the word is for the thing that's coming up. You can feel whatever this is already because the High Priestess is here. You just can't see it with your eyeballs quite yet. But when that energy comes in, it's going to move faster than what you're comfortable with, okay? But once you get comfortable in it, you see this Knight of Pentacles, just maintain that energy when you're feeling off balance, when you're feeling Page of Swords energy, not quite up to par, when you're wanting to just run back to your comfort zone, Wheel of Fortune reverse, don't do that. Stop in the moment and get in the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady energy, right? because you have what it takes with the magician. You're just going to feel out of your box, out of your normal box with the Hierophant reversed. And you may even feel a little bit of confusion, like, what in the hell was I thinking taking this opportunity or this situation, right? But if you stay in this Knight of Pentacles long enough to allow this comfort zone to come out and reach you where you are, then you'll evolve to the King of Wands. And then you will definitely be kicking ass and taking names for whatever this is. This is almost like an evolution, level up kind of energy. And it's not going to be much you got to do for this opportunity to come in, because energetically, it's already in your energy now. High Priestess in the Chariot. So I feel like there's nothing you could do to stop this from coming. It's already there. You just can't quite see it yet. But I feel like it's a positive movement forward. It's just a scary movement forward, if that makes sense. Very much out of my comfort zone, feeling like I'm under a microscope. Yes, I've worked towards it for so long. Is it finally here? I feel like that is it, Monty, because I feel like this is something you can't quite see it yet, but it's right around the corner. Because, you know, a couple months, from here to a couple months is something that, and when you get this, like I said, you're going to feel like you're not quite qualified. You're going to feel kind of off balance in regards to this thing. And you're going to almost have this urge to run back to your comfort zone. Wheel of Fortune reverse. But when you're in the moment of that energy, think, what would the Knight of Pentacles do in this moment, right? When you're feeling out of the box, when you're feeling a little bit of confusion and you're feeling like you don't quite measure up. And if you can stay there long enough, along with the Magician energy that you already have that right now, this very second, then you will evolve from the Knight of Pentacles regarding this to the King of Wands. You'll get that comfortableness. You'll get that confidence about you. And you'll be able to kick ass and take names. But it is going to be a little bit rocky in the beginning of it. But it's a very positive thing if you allow it to come on in, you know? I hear rain, y'all. Yes, Monty, that's all you got to do. Just show up. Knight of Pentacles. You just show up, do what you can with what you got where you are. Stay very grounded, stable. And just when you feel the fear and the doubt, just keep showing up as the Knight of Pentacles anyway. That's all you got to do. $16, and it says power. Girl, nobody got that today yet. But everybody keeps getting numbers that equal 7. I noticed that. Which is about spiritual completeness or a lesson around something spirituality, which spirituality is in every area of our life in some form, right? If we allow ourselves to learn that. But yeah, that's about spiritual completeness. But this card makes me feel this Magician energy. You have everything you need right now in this moment. So all you have to do when it comes in is to kind of work through this energy of feeling like you ain't got it all together, because you actually do have what you need. 7 in the chat. I ain't lying. Leaning into changes is scary as hell. And it seems like most people, they just get to a certain point and then they stay at that spot forever. But that's probably why they get unhappy. I think now, looking back, that's probably why. Because even though it's scary in the moment, once we make it through something, we'll be like all excited and proud. It's like getting an adrenaline rush from the change. Thank you, Monty. I hope that made sense. That's beautiful. That gives me chill bumps. Walking past that fear, boo-boo. You got this. I already know you got this. You're a very grounded person anyway. So if all the universe is asking of you is to be in the Knight of Pentacles, you got that. Because literally all these people that are way more grown and evolved than me or anybody else, they feel fear too. They just don't allow it to make life decisions for them, you know? You are welcome, friend. I love her. She say friend back. That's what me and my daughter call each other that. What you doing, friend? Emily got me stuck on saying that. Hey, friend. All right, Rosa is up, and Dollface Diva. You are welcome, friend. How does N the Gemini feel towards Rosa? No contact. How does N, Ten of Swords, how does N the Gemini feel towards Rosa? No contact. King of Wands reverse. They feel like something to do with their inconsistency or not taking this connection serious enough has caused there to be a missed opportunity. This is the underlying energy. And they feel like there's no coming back. You're not going to allow them to come back even. Because the Ten of Swords is here. They feel like that's the reason why the ending is there from the King of Wands reverse. So I will say they do at least take some of the blame for it. They feel like they didn't show up in a very serious way. Like they didn't take this connection serious. So it caused it to be a missed opportunity. Even if they don't tell you that, I feel like that's what they believe. All right, Dollface Diva, if you're still here, you can go. And Ari, if you're here, you can go. I'm going to go ahead and call 2 more. You're welcome, Rosa. Go ahead, Ari, you can go. As long as it's not bad weather, y'all, and it's just raining, I be loving that energy. Like when I can hear it raining outside, that's the best. Now, I will get chicken if it's bad weather, but... What are MH's current feelings for Babina? What are MH's current feelings for Babina? Six of Pentacles reversed, but it came out with a bunch of cards, so we're going to put it back. Chariot reversed. Eight of Cups. The underlying energy is the Sun reversed and the Seven of Wands. So this may not be something they say out loud, but they feel like you walked away from them because this connection didn't progress like it should have. If you're still in contact with them, they feel like you're going to walk away from them because of the non-progression of the connection. Eight of Cups, that's about detaching and walking away. It's not something they share with you because the Sun is reversed. And they do recognize the fact that they are very defensive when it comes to getting into their heart space. So they automatically assume, even if you haven't walked away yet, that you will walk away. And they automatically assume it's because of the Chariot reverse, because you don't get any progression or movement forward due to this defensive energy around their heart. All right, Ari. How much of a chance do I have to get with Drew now compared to the past? Would he still want me now? He is a Capricorn. You are welcome, Babina. What kind of chance does Ari have with Drew now? What kind of chance does Ari have with Drew the Capricorn now? 8 of Cups. That just came out for somebody else. The Fool reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like they're closed off to the idea of love. And it's due to something that's already happened in their past because the world is reversed. Maybe it was with you or maybe not. You never dated him, by the way. So, yeah, I feel like they're closed off to the idea of an emotional connection. If you've never dated him, then this is something that happened to them before that's not you. But this is emotionally closed off. They're like not open to it. They have fear around the idea of love, full reverse. So it wouldn't be in a very emotionally available connection, at least not in this moment or in the beginning, okay? That's the way I feel. Like they're not open to the idea of emotion. Look, the Strength card literally flipped. Someone who avoids being vulnerable emotionally. Queen of Swords at the bottom. So I do feel like that's the truth. That wasn't looking too prosperous when it comes to... I know, Ari. They be scaring the hell out of them, don't they? Them men be done for. Aisha, if you are here, you can go. And Rashima, you are welcome, Ari. Thank you for waiting on your question. And Rashima, you can go after Aisha. Look at y'all ready and willing. All right, what will happen for me at my brother's graduation party on Friday? I'm the black sheep of the family. Let's swap decks. And not comfortable seeing our family friends there. What will happen? I feel you, Aisha. I'm the black sheep too. She says she ready and willing. What will happen for Aisha at her brother's graduation party on Friday? She is the black sheep of the family and not comfortable seeing her family and friends there. 9 of Cups reversed. Go ahead and mentally prepare yourself that it's not going to be comfortable, okay? If you already feel that way around them. Just be okay with it and lean into the fact that it's not going to be very enjoyable on the inside. It's just part of it. If you feel like you should be there for your brother, I feel like I would just go up in that bitch and be like, yep, I'm going to embrace the uncertainty here. I'm going to embrace it and just handle it. I do feel how you feel, Aisha. I promise you. And if you feel like you need to be there for your brother, you should do it anyway. 4 of Swords reversed. Don't try to overthink it with the 4 of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Try and ground yourself the best you can and show... For yourself, just show your brother that you are proud. If you and your brother are okay, you know... Ace of Pentacles, this is your brother's grounded opportunity to start his life after he's graduated. It's something to celebrate, right? Be there for that specific reason, Ace of Pentacles. Don't think too much into it. Even if somebody says something sideways towards you in the family or makes you feel a certain type of way, tell yourself nobody can make you feel anything that you haven't allowed them to make you feel. That just tell yourself this, that you can't relate to their little sideways remarks or anything they may say or do. Don't overthink it and put the energy more towards this Ace of Pentacles, towards your brother and his celebration for his graduation. That's the key. The rest of it, it may not be very enjoyable, 9 of Cups reversed, but if you just don't overthink that part and you move your awareness towards this Ace of Pentacles, for your brother's sake, I feel like you'll get through it just fine. But just kind of like mentally prepare yourself for that. Try not to overthink it. Just be okay with it not being very enjoyable being around those people, and be there just for the fact of your brother. Just pretend your consciousness is like a light bulb. Just move the light bulb, the light of the light bulb, over to another topic, which is your brother and his celebration, and just anything that comes up about the rest, just don't overthink it. Just know it is what it is. And good luck to you. All right, Rashima Simmons is up. What are Lamar's current feelings towards Rashima after their last conversation? Okay, I see some Knight of Cups. What are Lamar's current feelings towards Rashima after their last conversations? Eight of Swords. Oh, Lord, he's going over everything 2 or 3 times. He overthinking something. He could be ignoring something. Let's see. 2 of Wands. The Death card. If he's a Scorpio, then that could be that. He's trying to be... I can't read him too good. He's keeping me out here. 4 of Wands reversed. Is this something that's already ended? Because he feels like you're not going to give him a chance, okay? For whatever reason, Wheel of Fortune. He sees you as someone who's very confident, but he feels like you're on the fence about giving him a chance. Like, he don't think you're going, because the Death card is here with the 4 of Wands reversed. I can't get that no other way. Imagine a big wooden door. He thinks you slammed it shut. You are welcome. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here is even about moving forward towards other positive opportunities, right? Almost like an ignoring. This feels more like an ignoring with the Death card. He sees you as very confident in your decision because the Queen of Wands is here. But he still holds on to that one little bit of hope with that 2 of Wands. I have to say that. Like, he's on the fence about, is this really true? He thinks you've closed the door, but he still holds on to that one little thread of hope. For whatever reason. She said, yes, she did that, me. Tell him, girl. All right. Amira is number 14. And Shodney did a donation, so she probably left. But we're going to... Good night, Rashima. I hope you have a good night and a good day tomorrow. But I'm still going to call her name just in case she's in here. And then Zola is number 16. I done got to the point where my butt's hurting on this stool, y'all. That's when I start calling out 2 or 3 people at a time, right? I can't never help it. How is AB feeling for Zola? How is AB feeling for Zola? Queen of Swords reversed. King of Pentacles. The Lovers reversed. So they feel like something has happened. Tower reversed that they need to make right, okay? Because the Tower's reversed. If you are like in active communication with this person, they feel like something has happened between you and them that's made you a little bit upset. Or Queen of Swords reversed is somebody who's pissed off. That's the energy of that, okay? But they feel like if they remain in this King of Pentacles energy, which can be a stubborn vibe, that hopefully they can resolve it with you with the Tower reverse. So even if you don't say there's nothing they did, they think there's something they did. New person. So how the hell would this be a new person? Let me look at it again. A new person. All right. If it's a new person, then Queen of Swords reverse would say that they have a past here with a connection that either is bitter, that possibly could try and come back into their life because the Tower's reversed, because this is past energy. But the Lover's reverse says that whatever happened that caused this bitterness, the damage was too intense to be repaired, okay? And then the Death card here says that it just slowly came to an end. There is no fixing whatever that is. And the only reason why that may be coming up is because if you start to doubt or worry about a past person that may try and come back around with the Tower reversed, they may have a past person that still has interest in them, that still could be in their energy, but I don't feel like they have interest in the past person. Queen of Swords reversed, Lovers reversed. I feel like the damage has already been done. But the King of Pentacles says they want to stubbornly move forward. Now, the only reason why I don't like their energy is, do they have positive intentions towards you? Yes, but energetically, we can't put energy into a compartment, right? So as long as they hold on to this bitterness, they're going to have to take that with them into this connection until they resolve it, until they release this sort of grudge energy. Just be mindful that it is there. Nobody's perfect and we all have stuff. But they do have the King of Pentacles showing that they want to be stubborn in terms of making something work in their future. They're forward looking. But they need to deal with this baggage, or it could manifest as conflict between you and them down the road. So just be mindful of it. Don't be fearful of it. And if it comes up, just don't take it personal and know that it didn't come directly from you. It would be from something in their past that they felt was, the damage has already been done, but I feel like the person that they dealt with may still want another shot or still may be in their energy. But whoever or whatever that was, they feel a sense of bitterness about it, and they're still toting that around. I would give them a shot. I'm not going to lie. Because the King of Pentacles is here. I feel like they deserve a shot for that very reason if they're new. All right, Zola, that was a little weird. All right, Shodney, what should I do with my roommate R? Me and my roommate are having issues with her, but don't know how to resolve it. So what energy should Shodney have towards her roommate R? What should Shodney do with her roommate R? You are welcome, Zola. What should Shodney do about with her roommate R? They've been having issues, but don't know how to resolve it. So let's do 3 cards of advice. What should she do with her roommate R? Justice reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. 7 of Pentacles. I got to get another one after that. Hold on. I flipped the whole deck around. If it's not possible to get rid of this person as a roommate, the Star. I would say with the proper energy work, there is a resolution to be had because the 7 of Pentacles and the Star is here. That's hope at the light at the end of the tunnel. But it's going to take both people being in the moment whenever you have conflict with each other. You can't fix it and they can't fix it. It's going to take both people. With the Justice reversed and the Six of Cups reversed, that means every new encounter with this person, you can't bring the old in with it, okay? That's not easy to do. So I feel like you and this person just have a lot of little things that have built up to become big things over time. Justice reversed, Six of Cups reversed, almost to the point now where if somebody breathes in the wrong direction, you might take it wrong. I'm just giving you an example of how this can manifest. But all these little things have built up over time. Think of them as bricks. Now you got where once you had 3 or 4 bricks, now you're up to your knee in a brick wall. You see where I'm going with this? But it's going to take each individual action or each individual conversation. You're going to have to release all the past stuff and only focus on that specific conversation. So I don't feel like this is going to be an easy thing. It almost feels like better to part ways than to keep letting it build up if it's someone you're living with. If that's not possible, then you're literally going to have to be that person that can release all the stuff from right now and only focus on this present moment, so you don't hold that grudge energy and carry that around with you in your daily world, because then that'll manifest bullshit for you, right? Six of Cups reversed, Justice reversed. It's hard to deal with somebody who's in this Justice reversed energy regardless. So it's very Seven of Pentacles and the Star. It's possible to deal with it, but you're literally going to have to be the bigger person in a lot of ways. That's not very easy to do. It's a lot easier to say you're going to do it than actually do it in the moment, because somebody like this can trigger you very easily. You can feel like they always give you the short end of the stick. You get the short end of the stick when you're dealing with this person. You put more effort into the place, or more time, or more money, more energy overall, and it just builds up. The little things build up. So you have to forgive. Don't tell her you forgive her, but just inside of your mind and heart, you will literally have to forgive for everything that's happened up until now. And every time you have a conversation with them or an interaction, you have to focus on just that interaction to keep yourself at a sense of peace and balance. Star in the Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. So easier said than done, definitely. You may end up having to say, we can't be roommates, because this petty stuff that adds up like this can end up making your home life miserable, basically. So good luck. I feel for you. All right. Time to flip that waffle. You got it right, Dan. All right, 17, intuitive. If you are here, you are up. You might just have to get you a cool looking bedroom and learn to chill in there. You are welcome. Good luck to you. And XXX, you got a bunch of X's in your name. You are up. She got so many X's, I can't remember how many, but I just put a bunch of them in there. And last but not least, Jungle Juice. So any 3 of y'all can go. My waffle butt is going to grab my soft, scrumptious pillow. You know what, y'all? I kind of like it better when I go live, because my sleep be popping when I get off of here. I be so tired, it'd be great. Any 3 of y'all that's still here, y'all like my Rugrat pants? Y'all see them? Y'all see my Rugrat pants? There's Chucky. I'm styling and profiling with my Rugrat pants. I'm going to start putting up my cards, and I'll leave this one deck out because I always put it back in the case because I learned the hard way. When you don't put them back in their cases, I be lost one card, and then I can't use them no more. When I lose a card, I can't use them in my live. What in the heck? I be doing it too. I be having to count them to make sure I ain't lost another one. Because my little bitty deck that I love so good, this little bitty one, I done lost one card in it. The heck kind of crap is that? All right, y'all, I think I'm about to go. We did good tonight. We did it in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Y'all think that's good? I'm going to do my best to see y'all tomorrow, okay? I hope y'all have a great night. Thank you, Dan. And I hope y'all make Tuesday y'all's bitch. I don't know why I say that every time. I done put one of my decks back in the box. The only time I ever did it. That's right. All right. I hope y'all have a good night. And I love y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? Bye, y'all.